Over the last few months, gold prices surged to record highs and then abruptly corrected downward. Watching those charts can be entirely disorienting. That sharp movement usually prompts investors to ask whether the rally is over or if they should buy more right now. But trying to time the market based on daily price fluctuations is the wrong approach entirely. We are going to step back from the daily charts. Instead, we are going to build a math-based asset allocation plan, a strict set of portfolio percentages that dictates exactly how much capital you assign to each asset class. Take a moment to pull up your current investment balances. We are going to review your numbers and design your specific allocation. By shifting your focus away from guessing tomorrow's spot price and toward a fixed structural plan, you remove the guesswork. You turn gold from a speculative gamble into a reliable, permanent defense. Equity is your wealth engine, compounding into a steady upward climb. Gold acts as the shield, protecting your purchasing power during uncertainty and inflation. Debt acts as the anchor, providing the baseline stability that keeps the portfolio grounded. For decades, gold sat firmly in that defensive category. Recently, global macroeconomic pressures have elevated its role into a meaningful growth asset. You can see this shift by tracking institutional capital. Central banks across the globe are aggressively buying and hoarding massive reserves of physical gold. They are doing this to execute a process called de-dollarization, a deliberate strategy to reduce their economic reliance on the US dollar. As the national debt in the United States rises, foreign institutions worry about the long-term purchasing power of fiat currency. To protect wealth, they transition capital away from paper money and into solid stores of value. Global superpowers are systematically locking in permanent strategic gold allocations. Retail investors can apply that exact same logic, treating gold as a structural portfolio necessity. Historically, financial planners suggested keeping a rigid 3 to 5% of your portfolio in gold. Given today's inflation and geopolitical tensions, that baseline is largely outdated. Your percentage depends on your risk appetite. For aggressive investors, a slider remains weighted heavily toward equity, with gold as a background hedge. But conservative investors nearing retirement slide that allocation, increasing gold to smooth out volatility. There is a critical limit here. You must never let gold dominate your total balance at the expense of your equity engine. Gold cannot replace stocks because it does not produce goods, services, or dividends. It generates what planners call lumpy returns. This split-screen graph illustrates the difference perfectly. On the left, gold pricing often flatlines for years, doing almost nothing until a sudden crisis triggers a massive spike. On the right, equity builds methodical, compounding stairs over a 10-year horizon. Setting a strict percentage cap based on your personal risk tolerance ensures you actually get the protection of the shield without suffocating the engine that actually grows your wealth over time. Once you decide on that percentage, you maintain it using a strict mechanical rule known as rebalancing. This is your primary defense against emotional trading. This pie chart sets a baseline: 60% equity, 20 debt, 20 gold. During a crisis, equity drops while gold swells to 30%. You immediately sell that excess 10%, using the cash to buy discounted equity, snapping your portfolio back into alignment. The math works exactly the same in reverse. During a multi-year economic boom, your stocks will surge while your gold stagnates. You trim the winning stocks and buy the dormant gold. Rebalancing forces you to execute the oldest rule in investing: buy low and sell high. It removes the human impulse to panic, replacing fear with a systematic, repeatable action. By defining your asset roles and committing to a strict rebalancing schedule, you are no longer at the mercy of the daily news cycle. You have constructed a cohesive system. Your equity handles the growth, your debt provides the stability, and your gold maintains the perimeter defense. Your next step is straightforward. Log into your brokerage accounts today, calculate your totals, and compare them against the target percentages you just decided on. If your balance is off target, execute a rebalancing trade to bring your portfolio back into alignment. Remember, mutual fund and market-linked investments are subject to market risks, and this is an educational framework, not direct financial advice. Read your documents carefully. If you found this breakdown helpful, please like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more structural investment strategies. Thanks for